Hi, everybody.
Sharon Stone, the beautiful blonde actress, is the one woman on Earth who can claim that she brought the world to its knees just by crossing her legs. This simple rearrangement of her lower limbs catapulted the unknown starlet into full-blown international superstardom. The year was 1992, the movie Basic Instinct. But the sultry actress already had lived a complex history before that decisive Hollywood moment. Born on March 10, 1958 in Meadville, Pennsylvania, Sharon Stone grew up the second of 4 children. Her strict factory worker father and homemaker mother encouraged their shy, bright daughter to do well in her studies.
I think when I was a young girl, I was very much of, introverted and studying my school books and not a very physical kid.
Young Sharon found a remedy for her shyness by performing, and she invited friends and neighbours round to do little acts and plays for them, using her family's 2-car garage. When one door went down, the other door would go up, revealing an entire stage set designed by the aspiring actress. And as well as acting, the young Sharon had another passion: horses.
I'm a tomboy at heart.
The teenager found a great release galloping through the open countryside. She loved it, but her daring spirit left a permanent scar. One day, the horse she was riding cantered under a clothesline, tearing the skin at the front of her neck.
The traumatic accident did not interfere with Sharon's reign as queen of her high school spring festival or her early graduation in 1973. With a reported IQ of 154, the 15-year-old attended Edinburgh State University in Pennsylvania as a creative writing and fine arts major. Professors and friends recommended that the brainy bookworm pursue a career in law, but Sharon could not shake her love for movies.
I think if I filled out one of those, you are suited to personality things, it would probably lead me back to, actress. I think that's really, I am best suited to do that.
At 17, the young Sharon Stone quit her job as a counter checkout girl at McDonald's and decided to become a model. At 5'7.5", she was beautiful. She went on to become a Ford model, soon appearing in print and TV commercials. In 1980, Sharon made her movie debut in the non-speaking role of Pretty Girl on the Train in Woody Allen's Stardust Memory. Now, even though, of course, it was a fantastic honour for her to be in a film made by the master director and filmmaker Woody Allen, she realised at that point that her glamorous looks were holding her back. It was a sort of double-edged sword. Even though she had considerable acting talent and beauty, she wasn't landing the major roles that she really wanted. The 22-year-old was turned down for Kathy Moriarty's part in Raging Bull, Glenn Close's part in Fatal Attraction, and Kim Basinger's part in Batman. She appeared in a string of B-movies, but nothing great. And by 1987, she'd already been married and divorced to 2 movie producers. She was becoming very realistic about her acting career.
I don't have the situation of starting at the top or even starting at the middle. I started at the bottom, I stayed there for a very long time, I went sort of to the middle and hung out, and then eventually I got a break.
And the break came in 1990 when Sharon was cast in Paul Verhoeven's Total Recall. The 32-year-old played the wife opposite action star Arnold Schwarzenegger. Not only did this new role launch the hard-working actress into a category of acting that was taken more seriously, the part also gave Stone the opportunity to learn as much as she could from her megastar leading man.
I think that with Total Recall that Arnold really taught me a lot about my physicality and,
Before that, I had studied some martial arts, and I'd exercised a little, but then I really had to get in shape for that movie. And then doing that movie with Arnold, who is certainly the finest action star that there is. I mean, there's just incredible finesse to him. I think it really taught me a lot about how to be in a movie in general, and I think that there's so much adrenaline when it's a physical thing, you know? I just love it.
That same year, Sharon auditioned for a part in Dick Tracy, but sexy celebrity icon Madonna snagged the role. Sharon at this point was unwilling to slide down the slippery slope of second-rate part and decided once again to put her extraordinary good looks to use. This time, she posed nude for Playboy.
Women who are going to be leading ladies, they have to be idealized versions of women. I think the pressures are enormous because you may think when you're growing up as a young girl that what you're valuing is your intelligence, your compassion, and yet then society is bouncing back at you. What's valuable is how you look, how sexy you are. And this provides a really difficult disconnect.
Not surprisingly, her calculated risk worked. After witnessing the accolades from her Playboy spread, Total Recall director Paul Verhoeven cast Sharon Stone in his new thriller Basic Instinct. Playing the part of Catherine Tremmel, a sexy and psychotic mystery writer, Sharon Stone came to grips with her screen sexuality.
I think there'll always be a sexual issue, particularly with me, because I'm a leading lady. I'm not just the co-star to the guy. I'm the lead of the movie. So there'll always be a question of sex and sexuality as long as the story's about the girl.
Stone infused Basic Instinct with her own charismatic sensuality and her acting talent. This part really confirmed her position as a respected actress, and she won a Golden Globe nomination. She's been quoted as saying that when she went to the Cannes premiere of the film, she ascended the stairs as a nobody and descended the stairs as a star. The European reaction to the sizzling actress was sensational. They loved her.
There's like this frenzy that occurs, which is really strange. And I'm hiding, you know. I'm hiding in boutiques like, oh my God, how am I going to get back to my hotel? It's really strange.
Sudden fame hit Sharon hard.
Being a superstar has its ups and downs, but, you know, I'm growing into it. At first, it was like having, you know, a lion that hadn't been fed in 2 weeks in your living room. Ah! Ah! It was like, oh my God, you know, every day until I really